DLC has been conceptualized as the first platform to focus both on business and lifestyle. Today, we're happy to have a man who is a domain leader in both these spaces, from health and wellness as well as experiential hospitality. Our next speaker for today is Mr. Nikhil Kapur, co-founder and director of Atmantan Wellness Resorts, here to talk about fight or flight from an Ironman and triathlete. A 5-time participant in the Ironman Triathlon, recipient of Fit and Fabulous Asia India 2018, awarded as one of the 50 most influential young Indians by GQ Lifestyle magazine. Welcome, Nikhil.
When you have such a lineup of speakers, it can trigger the fight or flight response in you. The speaker is a threat. All of you might be going, oh my God, there's another guy on the dais. How long is he going to be speaking for? What is he going to be speaking on? And the moment our brain perceives a threat, it sends a signal to the adrenal gland, which releases adrenal. And the adrenal goes to the liver, releases a whole lot of glucose in our bloodstream because we need that energy. It goes to the cells in the lungs and tells the lungs, hey, we need to breathe faster. It goes to the cells of the heart and says, hey, we need to pick up the heart rate. And all those things which are trivial, which are not required to deal with the threat, can take a back seat. So all the food that we've been eating in the last 1 hour is not required to be digested right now. It can wait. In fact, even our immune system gets suppressed. All the focus is on the brain, the heart, and the muscles. But all good speakers must leave at some point of time, and that's when the brain realizes that the threat is going. The part of the nervous system which calms down puts us in the other stage, which is called rest and digest. Right? The point which I'm trying to make to all of you is that it's okay to be in the fight and flight mode every now and then. In fact, it's good for us. But if you're in the fight and flight mode all the time, through the day, through the week, through the month, then we need to correct this. Human body is not designed to take extreme stress for long periods of time. Look at the evolution of man. The fight and flight response typically comes in when there is a situation of mortal danger. Like, for example, a tiger jumping in front of us, right? But today, the way we are living our lives, the flight and flight response comes in if somebody cuts us in the traffic, if we are running late for a meeting, if there are unpaid bills. And unfortunately for us, the physiology of non-immediate stress is as bad as when it comes to quest for survival. So if you have a state of chronic stress, is extremely bad. Approximately we have 50 hormones in our body right now who are going about their rhythmic work, but chronic stress can upset that entire balance, and that's just one very small example. You know, in fact, I was speaking to Jimmy before the event started, and Jimmy made a statement as well, which is what our observation at Atmantan Wellness Center is. He said that the very nature of stress has changed in the last 2 years. And that is what we noticed. You see, when we opened the center after the first lockdown in August 2020, we noticed that there was a paradigm shift in the health profile of the guests who were coming to Atmantan. That's around the same time we set up a research team to study nutrition and herbs. And I'm going to share with you a small snapshot of the data which we captured. This is approximately a sample size of 3,100 people who stayed with us in 2021. The average duration of the program was 11 nights, all Indians. Look at the data. What used to be single digit is now a whooping 37%. So 37% people said that they experience extreme stress, which is on a scale of 1 to 10. When you mark yourself 9 and 10, that is extreme stress. When you have stress, it can flare up a constant chronic inflammation in your body. 23% of our repeat clients who never had any autoimmune condition were now checking in to treat and manage their autoimmune conditions. The top 2 conditions being Hashimoto's thyroid and rheumatoid arthritis. So this is absolutely terrible. Chronic stress upsets the gut. A lot of people say gut is the second brain. A lot of papers out there which says actually this is the first brain, this is the second brain. It all started from here. 20% people checked in with IBS or IBS related symptoms. Now the silver lining over here is that you can train your body to respond to stress better. And in fact, most people who came for a week-long program to us felt a difference in how their body was responding to stress. Nowadays, you have fabulous, sophisticated machines which measure responses of your autonomous nervous system, so all this can be measured. But this was an eye-opener of a data for us. What I want you to take away from here is that all of you should look out for acute stressors, because acute stressors make our immune system overactive, and when that happens, the whole concept of inflammation and anti-inflammation goes for a toss, and we need to totally avoid that. Now, can you beat stress? Yes, you can beat it. Number one, with yoga, right? Pranayam. Pranayam is fabulous. People are rebranding it as structured, cardiac, rhythmic breathing exercises, but that is all rubbish. It is pranayam, and it is from India, and it works miracles, right? Movement of all types is welcome. It releases happy hormones, and that is what we want. Social support, social relationships go a long way in relieving our stress. Now look at this fabulous initiative by Jimmy and the Della team. You see like-minded people coming together positively. We are having meaningful discussions and some banter as well. So this all goes a long way in relaxing us and putting us in rest and digest stage. But let's not kid ourselves. Jimmy is going to be sending some work our way, so we are going to be experiencing fight and flight as well. And now as I plan my exit, I hope you feel the calm. Thank you so much.